It was poppin'. It's your boy Bread Pill Black, and it's time to celebrate beautiful, intelligent, glass-shattering black people. Black History Month is now here, and it's only right that we honor all the figures who've come before us to make our lives better today, as well as show love to those continuing to fight for tomorrow, to shine even brighter for people of color. Black History Month honors the contributions of African Americans to U.S. history and around the world. Among prominent figures are Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first U.S. woman to become a self-made millionaire, George Washington Carver, who derived nearly 300 products from the peanut, Rosa Parks, who sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and galvanized the civil rights movement, and Dr. Charles Drew, created the first major blood banks, blood plasma programs, and blood mobiles. The celebration of Black History Month began as Negro History Week, which was created in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson, a noted African-American historian, scholar, educator, and publisher. Now, who is Carter G. Woodson? Known as the father of Black history, Carter G. Woodson was born in New Canton, Buckingham County, Virginia, to former slaves Anne Eliza and James Henry Woodson. Carter had a yearning for education throughout his youth, but due to working on a farm with his family, his education was pushed back. He finally attended high school in his 20s, which he finished in less than 2 years. Over the next 2 decades, Carter G. Woodson would obtain bachelor's degrees from Berea College and the University of Chicago, where he also obtained his master's. In 1912, Woodson received a doctorate from Harvard University, becoming the second African American to earn a PhD from the prestigious institution after W.E.B. Du Bois. During his lifetime, Dr. Woodson developed an important philosophy of history. History, he insisted, was not the mere gathering of facts. The object of historical study is to arrive at a reasonable interpretation of the facts. History is more than political and military records of peoples and nations. It must include some description of the social conditions of the period being studied. Woodson established the scholarly public Journal of Negro History in 1916, and to help teachers with African American studies, he created the Negro History Bulletin in 1937. Woodson also formed the African American owned Associate Publishers Press in 1921. Woodson lobbied schools and organizations to participate in a special program to encourage African American history, which began in February 1926 with Negro History Week, choosing the second week of February to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Woodson died on April 3, 1950, a respected and honored figure who received accolades for his vision. His legacy continues with Black History Month being a national cultural force recognized by various media formats, organizations, and educational institutions. In decades that followed, mayors of cities across the country began issuing yearly proclamations recognizing that Negro History Week. By the late 1960s, thanks in part to the Civil Rights Movement and a growing awareness of Black identity, Negro History Week had evolved into Black History Month on many colleges' campuses. In 1976, Black History Month was recognized. Whether it's Black history, Negro history, Afro-American history, or African American history, his philosophy has made the study of Black history a legitimate and acceptable area of intellectual inquiry. Dr. Woodson's concepts has given a profound sense of dignity to all Black Americans. This has been Bread Pilled Black, and I wish y'all a great day in this great month of Black history. Peace.